When kids are little, it's so important to feed their imaginations, and that's exactly what author Nicole Longhini-McElroy does in her debut book, Snipes Are Real. We're going to sit down with the author and talk about the book Snipes and how she's gone from working at General Motors to writing sci-fi for kids. Hey, the question is, are Snipes real? And we're answering that question. The answer is yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. This is a woman. She used to work at GM. And now she's an author. We're going to talk about how she made that transition in her first debut book. What are Snipes? That's the question. It is a charmed adventure going from working design at General Motors to writing children's science fiction stories. Joining me this morning is author Nicole Longhini-McElroy to talk about her debut book, and it's called Snipes Are Real. There it is right there. Nicole, welcome.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations on, so many times, often when I've been reading that Goodnight Moon 1,000 times, I think,
right.
Boy, I think I could write a children's book. And you thought it and you did it. So first of all, talk about your transition from being in engineering and design at GM to being an author.
Well, I've written for almost since I was a kid, and I used to draw a lot. And the cool thing is I learned that if you can write and draw, you're able to communicate with multiple different people.
Yeah.
So at General Motors, what I did was I translated between design and engineering, but then I moved into marketing, so then I was able to communicate with consumers as well. So learning those aspects, I wanted to bring that to children to go, hey, you can do anything. Like if you have a dream, don't be afraid to pursue it, but learn the aspects and skill sets to make anything possible that you want to make possible.
And it is daunting because I was just walking around, I think Barnes & Noble it was the other night, and because there are so many books, and you think, oh, what can I add to this?
Right.
So it's daunting, but you have to have the confidence. So tell me about Charmed Adventures. The book is called Snipes Are Real, and it centers around a little girl who sort of is a bit of a loner.
Yes, she is. Basically, the character is myself.
Really?
And as a little girl, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, and I wasn't really related to anyone. And so I used to venture out and make up my own stories and adventures. And snipe hunting was one of those things that your parents take you snipe hunting.
And I did not go snipe hunting as a child. What is snipe hunting?
Snipes, basically what you do is you take like a pillowcase or a bag, and you take a flashlight and you do it at night.
Yeah.
And you encourage kids to go out into a field or a forest and yell out snipe. Snipes don't exist, except for there is a bird that's out there, but basically they do it to scare the kids, so they come up behind the kids while they're out there doing this, and they yell snipe behind them.
Okay, so it's an evil game.
It's an evil game that you play on kids, but it's going, hey, you know what? I think snipe is real. How do I make snipe real? And this is what I did. And so the book series focuses around a lot of the elements of Earth. So each time a character comes into the series, they'll have their own charm and they'll have their own adventure that brings folklore and things to life.
And it also, the message in the book is learning how to explore and taking chances, right? All right, it's really cute. It's well done. Snipes Are Real. So we want to talk about, we have, you can see we've got cupcakes here. And that's not just coincidence, because you're going to be at the Cupcake Station in Birmingham tomorrow.
Correct, at 10:30. And these cupcakes were specially designed for the Charmed Adventures and for Variety's Children's Charities. So every dollar from this cupcake that is sold is going to, not a dollar from each one, is going to Variety's Children's Charity. And then part of the proceeds from my book also goes to Variety's Children's Charity.
Very good. And we've got, because the book is called Charmed Adventures, there are also charms that go with the books too.
Correct.
That kids can get tomorrow. All right. You can get all the information on our website. It's myfoxdetroit.com. You go to the mornings page. Nicole, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with this, this whole new path that you're on. This whole new adventure, we should say.
Very exciting.